Right down there by that fire hydrant, that's the spot where I was standing when they put the gun to my head.
Abandoned by his parents at the age of 2, Frederick Epting grew up homeless on the east side of Springfield, Illinois, an unforgiving place.
Nobody I ever lived with was financially stable. They just took me because they had to, or because somebody they knew begged them to, so I would stay there a couple months or something, maybe sometimes a couple weeks. They'd get tired of feeding me. They'd talk to one of their friends, hey, cycle.
The most stable family he found was on the football field, where he stood out as a defensive back at Springfield Southeast High School. But off the field, danger was always lurking.
I got beat up plenty of times. You just in their neighborhood and they bored. They don't got no drugs to sell, nothing to do, so they just, we got to do something.
On May 9th, 2012, his walk home almost got him killed. He was robbed at gunpoint.
That's the spot where they took my dignity and my property, right there. But it was no big deal.
They took your dignity and your property, but it was no big deal?
Yeah, no big deal, because I didn't care about nothing. I survived.
7 months ago, Frederick found his way into a stable situation. He moved in with Brian Metz and his wife, Erica, the assistant principal at Southeast.
He would come over here just in the evenings, or if he needed a place to do his homework and sit there and be quiet and take a shower, those kinds of things. And we said, if you need a place to stay, we're always willing to help out.
Without the people who are helping me now, I wouldn't be able to eat.
In spite of all of his challenges, Frederick graduated last month with a 4.2 GPA and earned a spot in the National Honor Society. It also earned him an academic scholarship to Drake University, where he was recruited to play football. But incredibly, signing to play football here at Drake only added one more big obstacle. You see, the Bulldogs don't have full athletic scholarships for football players. Frederick had good enough grades to earn an academic scholarship, but that left him $9,000 a year short of being able to come to school here in Des Moines. Diane Hennefant is a teacher at Southeast.
And he told me about the $9,000, and he was devastated.
A friend told her about the fundraising website GoFundMe.com. One Saturday at a local Starbucks, Diane and Frederick posted his story online in the hopes of making a dent in the $9,000 shortfall.
I said to Fred, and if we get the $9,000, Fred, I said, that's this year. And he said, Mrs. Hennefant, he said, if you can just get me there this year, he said, I'll make it work.
$10 here, $25 there. Before they knew it, the pledges grew into the hundreds of dollars.
When the page hit 1,000, I went down and asked the teacher if I could pull him out of class, and we were jumping up and down and, hugging in the hallways.
It just exploded. I mean, the goal was 9,000, and it exploded.
In a matter of weeks, the fund ballooned to $15,000.
$15,000, I'm like, oh, snap, it's over. I was like, wow, okay, 1 year out the way.
As of July 1st, the GoFundMe fund has reached $31,000. That's enough to cover the gap in his bills for more than 3 years at Drake.
And I just feel bad, like, that kills me inside. Like, that's crazy. You know what I mean? It's a blessing, but at the same time, it's like, wow, like, you didn't have to do that.
It's unreal to me that it went as far as it did.
With all those donations paving the way, Frederick and the Metzes came to Drake last month for freshman orientation.
Eric and I are extremely relieved to know that he's going to be able to come here for 4 years and get an education.
I tell Fred all the time, the sky's the limit, and I don't even think he's taken off yet.
He's back in Springfield now, but will report for fall camp on August 5th.
I'm ready and I'm excited, It was a long road to get here, but I can't stop now.